Okay then folks, I've got the Arken Zulus on the rifle and we're going to use the one shot zero using the app. But before we do that, we've got to fire some shots at the target to see where the point of impact is. Once we know where it is, we'll start the app off and do the readjustments. So let's get on with the test. Okay. Hey, where are we? Right, I'll turn on the recorder. Okay, so I load the magazine. You can see I've got the target down there. I did some chronograph tests. I adjusted the rifle down. It was a bit over the limit, to be honest, so I adjusted the power, and we've now got an average of 11.2 foot-pounds, and that's a muzzle velocity on average of 771 feet per second. Now if we come to using the ballistic calculator, those kind of figures will come into their own. So I'm going to take a shot at the centre target and see where we are. So look at that, went slightly high to the right. Okay, so I fired 5 shots, not one. It's called a one shot zero, but you really need to know if your shots are consistent or if you've got any flies on the first shot. So what I'm going to do, I will zero the reticle to the centre of that cluster, and we'll take it from there. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to switch the Wi-Fi on. And the Wi-Fi has now come on. So what I need to do next, I've downloaded the app to the phone. I'll show you where to go to link to that. And then once the phone's connected to the rifle, we'll be able to freeze the frame and make the adjustments with the app. Put on the Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi on the scope is on. Now I'm going to go to the Arken Optics app, click on that, click connect device, it's connecting. Connected without internet. Enter device. So I'm now going to press on the top icon. Alright, okay. Just going to wait that to refresh itself. Okay, so that's froze the actual reticle on there. Just going to move the centre of that. I'm going to go about there. And I'm going to press OK. So, in theory now, that should have reset the 0. So let's find out. No, I didn't realise that I'd hit it at the time, but I had. Ah, yes. Just needed refreshing a bit. So, it just needs slight adjustment. So that slight adjustment I'll do manually now. Now I've come out the app. So I'll just come out of that. So as you can see from that, it's straightforward enough to zero it. I was just getting a bit of refresh rate on it, so it was a bit behind what I was doing. So also as I pressed down on the top, there was movement, and it did put the reticle off a bit, hence the final 0 was slightly off centre, and that was due to me shaking it, and probably a bit down to the refresh rate. So I'm going to try and improve that now, just using the manual way of doing it. I'm going to press down on the menu. Yeah, press the menu button, and I'm going to go to reticle 0. So I'm pressing the brightness button, and it's going across. I found 0 reticle. I'm going to press the record button. That gets me into the program. And what I'm going to do now, press the power button again, I think it is. So now using the other buttons, I'm going to go across to the X bit, and I'm going to adjust that. So I'm about right now, going up. Right, and now that should be it. Long press to the left to save and return. That's it. So let's see where this one lands. Yep, so okay, so what I'm going to do now is make the adjustments using the manual option. Just fire a shot to see where this is going. Yeah, right. So going across to the x-axis, now the y. Okay, long press of the button to save and return. Right, see where we are now. Yeah. Ah, bang on. Right, I'm going to save that long press. Yeah, so that's zeroed using the manual method. Okay, then here we go. And that's that. Put another 14 through it. So pretty accurate for the H&M Barracudas. You've got 26 save settings for your reticle, so got plenty there for different pellets or rifles. The scope is rated for 6.5 Creedmoor and 50 caliber rifles, so yeah, pretty good. Bit off with that one. Dropping off a bit. I think it could be. Let's go centre of that. Yeah. Probably. Let's see if I know. Yeah. Probably gone off the red now. That's it. So that is zeroing using the app or the manual method. Like I say, the next thing I'll be doing is putting the ballistic app into it, and then we'll be able to watch the results at different ranges. But pretty pleased with it. I was having some problems with the app because it was either freezing or the refresh rate weren't quite there, so I'm not quite sure if that's the internet or what. But I mean, if it is a problem, I'm sure software updates will sort that out. But I think we're getting there. Seems to be an accurate rifle along with a scope. So I'll catch you in the next video. 2-second press switches it off.